Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So the other day I had to help rip out this tub here. It's a cast iron. It's got to be 300 to 400 pounds. And I was curious, could you survive, say, a home invasion and a shooting inside that, right? What projectiles could you be protected from in that? So that's what we're gonna do. Again, these are heavy, and the steel on them has to be anywhere from 1/4 inch to 3/8, maybe half in some areas. And so I'm curious what rounds that might protect yourself from in the essence of a home invasion. Now, I'm not going to screw around with 22 just because I honestly don't think that'll go through at all. So we're going to jump right to 9mm out of the gate with it. We're going to be shooting a Glock 19, 115 grain, so standard ammunition that most people are going to have available to them. Then we're going to go, if it doesn't go through that, we're going to do 16-inch 5.56 shooting M193 standard ball ammunition, Lake City. And then if that doesn't work, we'll go M855 steel core and shoot that. And if that still doesn't work, we're going to jump up. We have a 308 24-inch barrel, 7.62 by 51, 150 grain ball ammo. And then we have a Federal Premium 168 grain hollow point match ammo. And we'll see what kind of damage they're going to do against this. But we'll step over and we'll kind of take a look at the tub to just show what kind of protection might be there. All right, so like I was saying, this is kind of the thickness of the casting here. It's close to 1/2 inch, but we have one wall, and then you actually have the tub wall over here. So you have your outside wall and then the tub wall. So we might see, I'm curious if we'll get stoppage at this before it goes through the second wall, and just have to see what happens there. But then we have cardboard on the back just to see if we get any spalling that'll happen from both the rounds and the tub as things possibly come apart. So we'll go ahead, we'll set up, and we're gonna shoot at 50 yards to start, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. So in the video, you'll see I had an initial impact. The first one was a little high, and so I wanted to do one more just to get a more square hit on it. And as you can see, we had an impact just below where it curves here, and it took the ceramic right off. I mean, it shattered that ceramic, but there's no damage to the cast iron itself. There's no cracks or fatigue that I see in the metal. So we're gonna go ahead and hop up to the 5.56, and we'll do another shot, see what that does. But so far in a basic home invasion with a 9mm, it looks like you would be okay. And again, this is at 50 yards, mostly just kind of for my safety, because you can see how some of this comes off. But anyway, we'll go to the 5.56 and see what that does. All right, just shot that 5.56. So it went right through. You can see right there, a nice clean punch. And then through here on the other side. So both walls there. It did not go through. It didn't even break the ceramic on the other side though. So, but we did get a clean pass right through both walls of the outside of the tub. So if it's a 5.56 situation, it doesn't look super good if you're hiding in the tub there. But I honestly was a little surprised that even it did manage to stop the 9mm. But I think just for fun, we'll shoot at least the green tip and maybe the 308 across the tub here just to see if we get a full penetration and what else might happen there. So hang tight. All right, guys. So as you saw in the video, I did 2 shots with that M855, and then I did 308 to follow up just so that we could get this done. It's cold out. I don't want to be out here anymore. But I'm going to flip the camera around and show you exactly what we got. All right, so like we said, we had 9mm here with 0 penetration, just a little indent. This is the M193, M855, and 308 ball. Sorry, 7.62 by 51. So we can see here, this is the exit of the M193, right? Relatively standard in size. The M855 is interesting because it's just a little pinhole, really, that came through. And the 7.62 by 51 ball, pretty good size. I could easily probably fit my pinky in there, right? But on the back side, right, we had just a little I don't know, marking from the M193. Nothing on the M855. It's just dirty. And then this is the ball of the 7.62 by 51. So if you were on the back side of this, you would still be okay for 3 walls, but just interesting results on that. All right, guys, so just kind of drawing a conclusion to the video. So based on the results that we kind of saw with it, if, say, there was a home invasion, or you live in the south side of Chicago and there's a shooting outside and you're looking for some form of cover other than a sheetrocked wall, as long as you have a cast iron tub and as long as it's 9mm, you have a very strong chance of survival and coming out just fine. The interesting fact there at the end of that video, where I had said the M855 had a pinhole, I was watching that video back a little bit and thought, you know what, that doesn't look like a hole. So I went back out and I did take a look at that one more time, and it in fact did not fully penetrate that tub. So the steel core or light armor piercing, whatever it is that they argue, just interesting that we did not see penetration through that second wall of the tub. Now, yes, there would certainly be the fragmentation of the ceramic that was in there that came off, but overall the fragmentation on the back cardboard, I didn't show any of that because there really was not as much fragmentation to the cardboard as I thought I might see, right? A little bit, but we were already getting a penetration through with the M193 and the 7.62 by 51. So if you were hiding in there, you're already in trouble if that was what you were facing against. It would have been interesting to see with like a 300 blackout. Unfortunately, I don't have that to be able to test. I don't have any of that on hand or available to me. But just want to do more of the common, kind of what a person sees every day. I would certainly think that with typically when you see them go up in caliber, as far as pistols go, when it comes to pistol related body armor, like soft armor, you typically see the same protection out of those armors. Now again, this test was done at 50 yards, again primarily just for my protection because of the fragmentation coming off of that ceramic and any other material. But again, just a simple test that I want to do just to see out of curiosity, really. If you did like this video and you would like to see more like it, where I just test simple odd things, just let me know in the comments if it's something I should even consider doing to do comparisons on or not. And otherwise, just thanks for watching. Be sure you hit the like, subscribe, and thanks for all the support.